don't have to be cross-legged if you don't want to be. You can have your legs out in front or kneel, but just find a comfortable position that will just allow you to settle on your mat and just find your comfortable space, connect with your breath and ground before our practice today. So just gently close your eyes and just soften behind the eyes and soften the features of the face. Make sure you're not frowning. Unclench the jaw. And just consciously push your shoulders down. Sit nice and straight, nice straight spine. Tuck the chin and elongate the back of the neck. And just breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Really try to slow the breath down, so you're really filling the lungs and then expelling from the lungs. Just noticing how the breath feels as you breathe in and breathe out. And on the next exhalations, we're going to just sigh out, sighing out, letting go. And as you sigh out, I want you to really feel the body softening, loosening and relaxing. So let's just breathe in together and then sigh out. Inhale, sigh out. One more time. Bring your hands to heart center in Namaskar Mudra. And if your chin isn't tucked, just tuck the chin. And take 3 deep breaths at your heart center, in through the nose and out through the nose. Just gently open your eyes, downward gaze, and then release the hands. Just place them on your knees, and let's just tuck the chin and then circle into the neck, taking it all the way round if it's comfortable for you. And just do 3 circles one way, and then 3 the other. And then just bring yourself back to center and bring yourself forward into our 4-footed Chatuspada. Okay, and we're just going to loosen the spine. Just start by rocking side to side. Keep rocking, guys. I've noticed that this door is open and it gets very bright if I don't close it. So just keep rocking. And then start to circle. And remember, close your eyes, listen to your body, just move in any way that helps to release your shoulders, your hips, your spine. Just wiggle if you need to. Draw a figure of 8. You can use your heart as a guide or your tummy button just to draw that figure of 8. But if you go one way, make sure you go the other. And just really, just moving, releasing. Breathing, don't forget to breathe. And then bring yourself back to center. And then I want you to inhale as you lift the head, dip the spine, drop the shoulders. And then exhale, tuck the chin, really arch the back. Inhaling, dipping the spine, dropping the shoulders. And exhaling as you arch and tuck the head. Just do a few rounds of this in your own time. Inhaling as you lift and exhaling as you arch and tuck the chin. And then bring yourself back to center. And I want you just to move on your mat, just crawling backwards and forwards, Chaturpada Kriya. But wiggle as you do it, don't worry, you're at home. But it just helps to release the spine. You can move around. And then bring yourself back to center. Tuck your toes. And get ready to just push yourself up into Merusana and pedal out the feet. Just easing into it gently, lifting at the hips and opening at the shoulders. And then drop the knees and push yourself back into Shashanka and just take a breath here. Breathe, keep breathing while your head is down. Remember, if it's not comfortable to have your arms outstretched, you can bend at the elbow and rest your head on your forearm. So just use the position that is good for you and just breathe here. And then on an inhale, bring yourself back into Chaturpada, four-footed. Tuck those toes and push yourself up into Merusana. But this time, push your heels towards the floor and really just breathe into it. Nice deep breath here. Lifting at the hips. Pushing those heels towards the floor. Open at the shoulders. And then walk your hands towards your feet or your feet towards your hands and come into your forward fold. Taking hold of each elbow and just allowing gravity to pull you down towards the floor. Relax the neck. And then gently unfold, vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing yourself into standing. Just circle into those shoulders. A few one way and a few the other. And just have a little shake. Okay, let's start with the feet. So we're going to come into a balance. We'll start with our right foot, so we'll balance on our left. Just find your breath. Have your palms facing forwards if you like. That sometimes helps to balance. And remember, your focal point is from the tip of your nose to somewhere on the ground. Imagine a piece of string. And just find that, and just that will help you to balance. And then I want you to lift your right leg and just circle into the ankle. Do a few one way and a few the other. Then take it into your knee, loosening at the knee. Again, both ways. And keep that balance and take it into your hip. Keep breathing. Both ways. And then bring yourself back to center. Give that leg a shake. And bring it down with control. Left leg. Lift the left leg. Circle into the ankle. Find your balance. Breathe. Taking that ankle both ways. And then into the knee. Both ways. And then into the hip. Big circle. And then give that left leg a shake. And release with control. Just place the hands on the hips. Let's just circle into those hips, releasing into the lower back and the pelvis. Nice big circles, not too quickly. Both ways. And then bring yourself back to center. Raise the arms up and Jali Mudra. And then exhale them down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, take the arms up, interlace the fingers, push up. And then as you exhale, take it over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Take it to the left. Inhale. Exhale right. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take it back up. Push up for one last time. And then exhale the arms down. And just start circling into those shoulders, big circles. Keep breathing though, although you're not moving with breath, keep breathing. And go the other way. And then do our opposites. Right arm forward, left arm back. Get a bit of brain and body connection this Sunday morning. Come on guys, you can do it. Bring yourself back to center. Right arm comes back, left arm forward, other way. That's it. And then bring your arms to the side of the body and just shake to side. Keeping the arms low to begin with. And then take it a little higher. Then bring it back down. Come to the top of your space. And just inhale, take the arms up. And then exhale, bend the knees and bring yourself all the way down to the floor, palms to the floor. And then step the left foot back and right foot back and bring yourself into Merusasana and take a breath here. Pushing those heels down towards the floor and lifting at the hips. And we'll just do a small Kriya where you inhale, bring yourself forward into Samtulasana plank pose, lifting at the head, dropping the bottom, and then exhale, push yourself back into Merusasana. Inhale, forward, Samtulasana. Exhale, Merusasana. Inhale. Exhale. And just do a couple more rounds in your own time with your own breath, just breathing in as you come forwards into Samtulasana and exhaling back into Meru. And then bring your knees down to the floor and push yourself back into Shashanka and take a breath. On the next inhalation, bring yourselves back into Chatuspada. Tuck those toes and push yourself into Merusasana. Take a breath. And then exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back into Samtulasana plank pose. We'll do the modified version for this one. So bring your knees down to the floor, uncurl those toes and bring yourself all the way down. Then inhale, just part way, keeping those elbows bent. And then tuck those toes and on an exhale, push yourself back into Merusasana and take a breath. Inhale, bring yourself forward into Samtulasana and either bring your knees to floor or come all the way down, Chaturanga, with your knees straight. Tuck those toes, push yourselves all the way up into Bhujanga, but modify if you need to. And then tuck those toes as you lift into Merusasana. Take a breath. And then one more time, push yourselves into Samtulasana. Either use the modification or come straight down. Then push up. And then bring yourself back into Meru and take a breath. Breathe, lifting at the hips. And then as you exhale, bring your knees down and push yourselves back into Shashanka and take a breath. Inhale, bring yourselves back into Chaturaspada. Just pause here, have a little wiggle again. Don't hold on to any tensions in the back. Have some water if you need to. Take a drink. Always important to keep hydrated. And then get ready to push yourselves back into Meru. And then raise your left leg as high as you can. And then exhale, bring it forwards. Okay, then inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, bring it back down. Step the left foot back, lifting as high as you can. And then bring it down to the floor. Repeat that with the right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, come all the way up. Plant that back heel down. Exhale. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. We're just going to repeat that again. So inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, long lunge. Plant that back the heel down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back down. Turn the back foot and then inhale as you lift that left leg up. And then exhale down. Right leg, inhale. Exhale, long lunge. Plant that left heel on the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Turn that left foot. Inhale, lift the right. And exhale down. Meruvasana. One more round. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, long lunge. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift that left foot high. And exhale, Meruvasana. Last one, right foot, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, lift that right foot high. Exhale it to the floor. Meruvasana, take a breath. And then exhale as you bring those knees down and push yourselves back into Shashanka and take a breath. Inhale, bring yourselves back into Chaturaspada and just kneel. And I'm just going to demonstrate what we're going to do next, all right? So you'll need your blanket. I'll come forward a little bit so you can just see. We're going to be doing our Rajkapotasana. You know this one, all right? So you will be in your Chaturaspada. All right, and then you're going to bring your knee forward. Now remember, you can either have your knee directly under, or you can bring it out to the side. Just to make sure you can see. So that can be under your hip. So the closer the foot is to the hip, the less intense it will be. The further you bring your foot out, so into a right angle, the more intense it will be. But what I'm going to ask you to do, if you want to, is because sometimes there can be a tendency to really roll onto this side of the body. So if you want to use your blankets, you can use that to support your bottom, and it just helps you keep your hips straight so you can find your position. So we will be wiggling around in it so you can find it, because we're going to hold it for a bit longer than what we normally do, and it really, really helps to soften the hips and also that open out that back leg. All right, so grab your blanket. We'll start with the right leg. So we'll bring our right leg forward to begin with. All right, so remember, if you like, start with it underneath your body. Support with your hands if you need to. Sometimes it can be strong on the lower back if you come up. See how that feels? Or start to wiggle that foot out. Remember, the closer it is to the groin, the less pressure you'll probably feel. The more you bring the foot out, the more pressure you will feel. All right? So see where's comfortable for you. Somewhere in between is probably about right for me. And then use your blanket to support the buttock so that you're not rolling onto the side. All right? So once you've got your position, just breathe. And then I want you to just ease yourselves forward and have your palms facing upwards. And just bend at the elbow to begin with. Allow the head to hang. And I want you just to consciously just breathe into the position. Make sure you're not really tensing the shoulders. Make sure you're letting the shoulders soften. Allow the head to fall. Breathe into the hips. Breathe into any areas that are showing a slight tension. And just really hold here now, breathing. Consciously just allowing yourself to soften into the position. Relax the face, relax the neck. Perhaps some of you will even want to come all the way down. You can extend the arms and allow the forehead to come down to the floor. Try and keep your palms up though. It really is a way of just allowing the arms to hang. Perhaps you prefer sitting upwards. It's up to you, but just find the position that you can do and we're going to hold it, okay? So just breathe, soften, and just try not to think of anything. Just keep breathing, just conscious of your position and just breathe into it. Gently push yourself back up. Keep your head just hanging. Keep your head soft. Let that be the last thing that comes up. And just breathe in as you lift the head. And then just using your hands to push up, lift that leg out and push yourself back into Chatuspada. Allow yourself to fall back into Shashanka. Take a breath. And then inhale, bring yourselves back into Chatuspada. Now, bringing your left leg forward, bring that forward. And remember, either keep your foot underneath your buttock, see how that feels, or allow it to gently creep out towards your groin. Have your blankets at the ready to support your bottoms. And just see where's comfortable for you. with your foot. All right. Okay, and then just take a breath here. And if here's where you want to stay, stay here, but allow the head to fall so that you're not, and allow the shoulders to soften so you're not rigid. You want to take it further, bring your elbows down, palms up, and allow the head to fall. Soft in the shoulders, soft on the face, palms facing up. And if you do want to come all the way down to the floor, slide your arms out and bring your forehead down. If you need to wiggle at all to adjust your position, just do that and just breathe. Allowing your body to soften into the position. Try not to hold anywhere tense. Just melt almost into the position. Just allowing your body to just appreciate it. Keep breathing, keep softening. Check in, make sure you're not holding anywhere tense. And if something's uncomfortable, just adjust yourselves. Bring yourselves back up if you need to. But just keep breathing and keep relaxing. On the next inhalation, just gently bring yourselves back up, palms down. Move your blankets if needs be, and push up with the arms as you lift the leg back, bringing yourself back into Chaturaspada and push back. Take a breath. And then inhale as you bring yourselves back into Chaturaspada. Okay, you're going to bring the right foot forward into a lunge. Now if you've got any sort of knee issues, or if you just generally like a bit more comfort on your knees like I do, use your blanket to rest your knee on. All right, and just bring yourselves up. And just to begin with, just rock yourself backwards and forwards, straightening that front leg and coming forwards. Mindful though that you need to adjust your front leg so that your knee isn't coming over your toes, so it's a nice right angle. Okay, I'm just going to rock yourselves backwards and forwards, trying to straighten that front leg as much as you can. And just doing that, just moving. You can move with the breath. Inhale forwards, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Just hold on the exhale now and just fold forwards. You can move, adjust your hands to suit you, to where is comfortable for you. Allow the head to fall and just breathe into that back leg. You can flex those toes if you want to. that can accentuate the stretch. You bring yourself forwards. And then on your next inhalation, just bring yourself forward into that long lunge. Now, anatomically for women, it's not necessarily comfortable to have a hand each side of your knee, so you might want to bring your hands on the inside. I'll turn around so you can see. So you might want to have your hands on the inside of your knee. Might be a bit more comfortable. Okay, and then I just want you to just have a go at just moving your leg out. So you're bringing your weight onto the side of your foot. So just see how that feels for your hip. And just see if that's comfortable. All right, and then you're either going to stay here and you're going to allow your shoulders to soften and just drop the head. You can roll the leg out if you need to. Just find a position that's comfy for you, as comfortable as can be for you. And just breathe. Remember, you're not holding on to anything. You're relaxing into the pose. If it's comfortable for you, you might want to bring yourself down to elbows. See how that feels. Relax the head down. You can turn the leg out if you need. Just breathe. If it's too much down there, bring yourselves back up. Just see how you feel. Just keep breathing. Keep not allowing to hold any tension in the neck. Just relax the shoulders. Remember, try not to be like this. Just consciously soften and breathe into the hips. Keep breathing. And then just release. Push yourselves back. Take that leg back round and push yourselves into Shashanka. Take a breath. Then on an inhale, bring yourselves up and step the left foot forward. Remember, you can either stay with an arm each side or bring them in. If your arms are on the inside, remember you can play around with that left leg, just rocking onto the side of your foot. Very slowly, gently, listening to your bodies. Okay. And then just soften on the shoulders again. Try not to hold them up. Just consciously let your shoulders soften. Okay. Drop the head. Allow the neck to fall. Take a breath here. If that feels like it's enough for you, just stay here. Again, play around with that leg if you need to. Just move as you need to. But if it's comfortable for you, bring yourself down. Again, you can have your palms facing up if you want to. Just allow the head to fall. Breathe. You can try it, and if you want to come back up, just come back up. Just find the position that's comfortable for you. And just take a few breaths. Soft on the shoulders, relaxing the face. Allowing your body to adjust in the position. inhale, gently bring yourself back up. Release that leg, bring it round and push yourself into Shashanka. If you've got your mat underneath your knees, just bring yourself now back into Chatuspada and remove your mat, remove your blanket to the side. And just tuck those toes as you push yourselves up into Merusana. Pedal out those feet. And then walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. And just take a breath in that forward fold. Bend at the knees very slightly. Bring your hands to heart center and come all the way up, Anjali Mudra. And then exhale as you open out wide. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center, up into Anjali Mudra. Turn the palms forward, exhale, fold forward. Tuck that head. Inhale, lift part way, straighten the spine, bend the knees, bring your hands to the floor. Step the right foot back, left foot to join it, Samtulasana, plank pose. Lift the head, drop the tail. Breathe. Then inhale as you lift at the hips, take one step forward into Merusana and take a breath. Bring your knees, chin, chest down, uncurl the toes and bring yourself as you push yourself through into Bhujanga. And then tuck those toes as you push yourselves back into Merusana. Take the left foot, step forwards, right foot to join it, forward fold. And then opening the arms wide, bending at the knees. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Anjali Mudra. And then exhale as you bend at the knees and come all the way down, giving yourself a hug. Breathe. Take the balance. Balancing on the toes, place your hands on your knees, on your thighs. And then let's inhale as we lift up into Anjali Mudra. Exhale to the crown, third eye, throat. Again, inhale. Exhale, crown, third eye, throat, heart. Inhale. Exhale, crown, third eye, throat and heart. Place the hands down on the floor and bring your knees down. Just uncurl the toes and just gently tap on the floor just to release. And then swing the legs round, have a sip of water. And then come to lie down on your mat. Okay. Now I want you to bring both of your legs up. And then I want you to try and cross them. You know our Garudasana, so you're trying to ideally sort of interlace a little bit if you can. All right, but don't worry if you can't. You might need to bend at the knee. And you're trying to sort of intertwine your legs. All right, and then bring your arms out in a T shape at the side of the body. And then you're going to allow your knees to go towards the left side. All right, see how that feels. If it's too strong on the hips, just untwist and have your knees on top of each other. All right, then you're going to just bring your palms together as well over on the side that you're turned to. And just take a breath here. Just adjusting to being on your side and your legs being twisted. And then on the next inhalation, I want you to open out. And you can bend at the elbow if you want to. Keep the legs over and just twist open with the arm. And I want you to breathe here in this twist. You can have your head looking towards your arm that's bent at the elbow, or it can look towards your straight arm on the other side, or you can have both arms bent. It's up to you. Just find it's more about the twist. And just breathe here. Allowing the shoulders to soften. Breathe into those hips. Now, if your legs are intertwined, just release those and bring the knees on top of each other so that you've just got your knees together on the floor. And then raise your right knee up first, and then bring your left knee to join it on the body, and just have a little circle on your lower back. Make sure you go both ways. And then place your legs down on the floor, palms facing up in Shavasana. And just notice the sensations on the right side of the body. The active side. And just breathe as you feel. Allow your body to receive your practice. Take a few breaths. And then bend those knees, straighten the legs. And this time your left leg comes over right as you try to intertwine, bend at the knee. Okay, and then bring your legs over to the right side. Arm comes straight, bring the arm over, bringing your palms together. See how that feels. If it's too strong on your legs, just undo them, but try and keep them intertwined if you can. Okay, just take a breath here. And then get ready to open with the arms, taking that twist. Bend the left arm at the elbow if you need to. You can look towards your left arm if you want to, or you can have it straight. Allow the shoulder to soften into the twist. You can bend both elbows if you like. Just breathe. Remember, if something feels a bit uncomfortable, just adjust yourselves. Find the position that suits you. And then when you're ready, just release the legs, bringing the knees on top of each other. And then bring your left knee up first, and then your right to join it. And then just have a little circle on the lower back. Keep breathing. Both ways. And then straighten your legs out on the mat, bringing yourself into Shavasana. Allow the body to soften and just notice the sensations now on the left side of the body. Nice deep breaths. Just bend at the knees and allow yourself to come onto your left side. And just take a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, just bring yourself, try to keep your eyes closed, round into your seated position. I'd like you to place your blanket underneath your bottoms, just to tilt the pelvis slightly, and try to find your comfortable seat. Nice straight spine, tucking at the chin, and having your palms facing upwards, a gesture of giving and receiving. And we're just going to follow a few rounds of our Sukha rhythm. So if we all just breathe out together, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out. Make sure your shoulders are down. Make sure you're relaxing the features of the face. Nice straight spine. Unclench the jaw if needs be. And I want you to imagine as you inhale, you're drawing the breath in through the top of the crown, all the way down your nice straight spine to the base. And then as you exhale, draw the breath from the base of the spine and take it all the way back up, out through the top of the head. Inhaling through the top of the head, down to the base of the spine. And then exhaling as you push the breath back up and out through the top of the head. Just follow that visualization with the rhythm of your own breath. Taking the breath down through the top of the head to the base of the spine on an inhale. And then as you exhale, pushing it back from the base of the spine up and out through the top of the head. Follow your own breath, your own rhythms, consciously releasing the body. And try not to let your mind wander, just follow the visualization and your breath. Breathing the breath down through the top of the head to the base of the spine. And exhaling as you bring it back up from the base of the spine and out through the top of the head. Take a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth twice more. Bring your hands to heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Take a breath. And then open your eyes with a downward gaze. Inhale, take the hands up into Anjali Mudra. And then exhale to the heart. Agra Mudra to each other. Exhale. Inhale, just take it up to Anjali Mudra. Circle those arms round. Just bring them back to the heart. Breathe in and exhale. Namaste, everybody. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed today. A little bit different, nice to do